This is Mcallister. I'm here with Delia Dorman Store here at the City College Child Care Center, and there will be a demonstration here today. Today is May 14, 2015, and I'm going to ask Delia several questions in terms of how we got to where we are now and what is the motive behind the administration trying to shut down this center. To be a demonstration this afternoon where the staff members of this facility here, which is a child care center founded by alumni of the City College of New York. And I'm here with one of the staff members, a teacher, Delia, and she's going to explain to us more about the demonstration and how the school got started, his mission statement, and his philosophy. Hi, Delia.
Hi.
What's going on here?
Hi. Well, this is it. We're right now at a standpoint where students are trying to save the City College Child Development Center, and it was founded by Geraldine Price, and from there it was taken over by Latrella Thornton, and we as teachers were here because it's a training school. And right now we're getting laid off, and by the VP of the college, and the students just want to voice themselves along with their children to keep our on-campus child care center for those students who are parents and have children.
Why is that so important? Well, in other words, if this center closes down, which was founded by alumni, graduates of the City College of New York, will they have to incur more expenses to hire maybe a nanny or find another facility and therefore incurring more debt?
Yes, I think so, because from what I understand, the school was here for students, low-income students, and in order for them to strive and innovate, they needed to have a child care center on campus, and this is what was set up by Geraldine Price, who is alumni. Latrella Thornton, she is alumni. I am alumni.
Yes.
So they're laying off all alumni from the City College Child Development Center who have stayed here and developed the whole child, because that's part of the philosophy, to develop the whole child. So you are getting higher learning education here, while students who are parents getting higher learning education. But they don't know that about us, Yes, there are certain visions that was set up and wasn't implemented because of certain, factors, but it still stands that the students of City College need a child care center on campus to assist them financially, because we're not supposed to be making money. We're supposed to be here for the students.
Is it a nonprofit?
It's a nonprofit. Yeah.
What's your operating budget per year? Do you have that figure on average?
Well, I don't want to,
You don't want to get into the finances?
No, I don't want to get into the finances.
Okay. So what is it that the VP doesn't understand about this center? Is she relatively new?
She's new. She's a new person. And looking into the center as far as what is for the student, it's for parent, and it's for child. That's what we're here for. Whether you don't want this staff or not, you can hire another staff. And of course, salaries be lower. It's not going to be the salary we have now, So it can still happen. They can relocate. They can have the child care center for those students who are in need of the facility, and it could still progress.
When you say relocate, do you mean relocate somewhere on this campus? Do you believe that there's space?
Yes, there have to be space. There's two giant buildings over there. They of course was over in this building here, these buildings. So of course it should have space, to relocate the students, children.
That's amazing. So what kind of posters are you making for this demonstration on campus today? What are some of these signs, messages?
Some of the signs and messages are to unify, with the students, to assist them and help them with their struggle. Their struggle is they need an on-campus child care center in order for them to study, in order for them to strive to get their degrees. If they don't have that, then it means financially they're not able to do it, because the cost of childcare is very expensive.
Along with tuition.
Along with tuition, yes. Transportation.
That's right.
Food.
Right.
So there's a lot of things to look at when you're just uprooting something that has been here for so long for students, and now you're uprooting it because of what? That's the question mark right now. What's the real reason why it's being uprooted? So
there has to be a cause, some type of motive.
There has to be some kind of cause. There has to be some kind of motive. I don't understand it. This is why the students are asking for a conference. They're asking to sit down and find out what is going on, what is happening, why they're trying to take the center, from campus. Whether it's this building, or historical building or not, it's at least they can relocate till they renovate, what's inside, or just give them a place that they can have the ongoing assistance for their children.
And this is seems to be south of the campus, so it's not even a large facility.
No, it's not.
It's not even in the way of anything, is it?
No, it's not in the way of anything.
And behind this is a parking lot.
Yes.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm also an alumni of City College, and I could imagine if I was now in my 20s raising children, that I definitely will side with the side of the alumni and the student body as well. I don't want to incur more credit, more debit, more student loans when I graduate. So basically, did you get in contact with any of the alumni about this situation?
Well, this is student-based.
Right.
So right now I am a teacher. I am assisting, I'm in the creative arts room. I'm the creative arts teacher. And I'm assisting the students as best as I can.
Yes.
So who you would have to really speak to is the students themselves.
Yes.
And
the
because
parents.
they're parents who are parents.
Right.
And they would more be able to tell you, the updates of what's going on. I'm here to serve the students and their children, and to develop the whole child. That's my mission, and that's my service for 20 years for City College that I have been doing. Still continuing till the end.
Wait a minute. You graduated several decades ago, like me, and you're telling me that you put 20 years into this area of education, child development?
That's right, child
development. And they are just throwing you out the door just like that?
Just like that.
On your campus?
On my campus.
This is so unjust. It's just
on
incredible, Delia.
20 years I've given this service, and if it was about money, I would have already been gone. But this is my purpose. This is a service. I got my knowledge from City College, but I was very fortunate to be able to implement it right away here at the City College Child Development Center. Thank you, Latrella Thornton, for hiring me to the Creative Arts Room. Thank you very much. I got training from Department of Education as well with the Universal Pre-K, 14 years of Universal Pre-K program. So I'm highly trained, okay? The only thing that's lacking, of course, is that black and white, that white and black paper.
What is that? You're talking about a doctorate, a PhD, or the certification?
Yeah.
But you have the academic credentials.
I have the academic
and you have the experience.
And I have the
all of that can be waived. Did you know that through life experience?
All of that. And
you know how many people?
I am an educator. Okay, and I am an advocate for children. Okay, that's why I'm here. To serve the City College students who are parents and their children.
All right, Delia, I'm going to see if I can walk over to the central campus and try to interview some of the parents. I'm sure they are very angry over this situation. And they're probably just as baffled as I am, as you are, as certain alumni. And I just want the folks out there to know that one of the wealthiest individuals on this planet who graduated from the City College in engineering, his name is Andrew Grove. Okay, now they even named the engineering school after him. He's worth $79 billion. He's the vice president for the Intel Corporation, who designed microprocessor chips and has taken us to where we are in cell phone technology and the advancement of computer technology. So hopefully we'll get in contact with Mr. Grove so he can probably pump maybe a few million dollars into this. Huh? What do you think?
I think it'd be wonderful.
Okay.
Because then we'll be able to at least have some small little pensions for the teachers who have struggled and stayed here for over 20 and more years.
Yes.
Longer than I have.
Well, maybe if the administration does the incorrect thing, maybe he'll just pull his money out of the alumni fund. What do you think?
Well, I think maybe that should happen.
Okay,
Because without City College or any college, if you're not serving the students, then you have no college.
And this school was founded on the Free Academy. It was downtown at one time, predominantly for the Jewish students who went on to become great civil engineers on the planet. And that's a long history of City College. That's why they call us the Beaver. Because the Beavers are very industrious. They know how to build dams. And they're sort of engineers. And that's the philosophy behind the City College of New York. Any final word, Delia, on the outcome of this?
Well, I just hope that the students are able to be successful in obtaining and keeping the child care center on campus for the students of now and the students for the future.
So what you're saying, that there should be a legacy left behind?
It should be a legacy left behind.
And someone's trying to break that legacy.
Exactly.
And you want to know what the motive is behind that.
What is the motive? Especially when the students who founded this school are alumni who got the knowledge from City College. So we were able to implement our knowledge from City College.
This is amazing.
And build a nonprofit child care center for students. This is not like we came off of another college and did this.
Right.
This was off of the same knowledge of City College, and we implemented it, and this is what we have accomplished.
So in other words, the administration is shooting itself in the foot.
They got to be shooting themselves in the foot if they don't understand that it's the knowledge of City College that was founded the school. Geraldine Price, she's a City College alumni. Latrell is a City College alumni. I'm a City College alumni. Audrey, Janet, Maddie, all of us are City College alumni.
Delia, I got nothing else to say behind that. Because it's ludicrous, it's unintelligent, and it's pure ignorance.
I'm just keeping it strong and keeping it going, for the base, because you're spiritually, your energy has to be, positive.
Yeah.
And it can't have all of this negativities around them. So we're just keeping it going. We got 6 more days, and then children, it'll be finished, at least for us, with the children.
Well, I wish you luck, Delia. But
Thank you so much.
With your credentials, I can't see why you can't get another career opportunity in this field of education.
Oh, well,
it's needed more than ever. We need good teachers.
I'm positive. I know I got my credential. I can train because this was set up as a training school as well.
Right.
So I can train.
Very good. Okay, I'm here with what's your name?
Jose Fernandez.
Mr. Fernandez, hi. You're one of the parents of students here, a child that attends this facility, this daycare facility on the campus of City College?
Yes, I am.
So what's going on today?
Basically, we're having a rally because we have emailed the administration to see if they can relocate the center, but it seems that they don't want to. That's what we're feeling, and the center is a necessity, and plus the center has to provide great service to the student and to our children, and that's why we want to keep it open. And that's why we're demanding for relocation of the center. We really hope that with this rally, we can achieve a meeting with the administration, either Vice President of Student Affairs Juan Arena or President Koiko, and that's why we're here.
Do you have any idea why the motive to shut down this center? What's the motive behind this after so many years of its existence here on this campus?
There's a lot of theories out there, but I really really don't want to go into theories why
Right.
we're trying to close the center. I wanted to present why we need the center.
Right.
And we need the center for the children's
Right.
because they have been here together for a couple of semesters already.
Right.
They know each other. They interact with each other. They have learned, with each other, and that's, for me, that's what is important.
So in other words,
the motive why they want to close it.
Yeah.
They say, they don't have a space
Right.
in campus, but if you really want to get a place within the campus, you would do whatever is necessary.
This is a
And
large campus too.
It is a large campus.
I would imagine-
and it's expanding as well. So
Yeah.
I know that there's a way around this, and the administration just is diminishing our efforts as a students with children's. They're trying to to get a better education for ourselves and for our children as well. And I want them to think about this, to give us the importance that we deserve.
What is your major here?
Civil engineering.
Look
my
at
last
that.
year.
Did you know that our mascot is the beaver?
Yes.
We've produced 13 Nobel laureates in the history of the world. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No. I
Yes,
wasn't.
yes. Look it up. I'm a graduate of the program with 2 degrees in computer science.
You see?
After with electrical engineering background from Howard University, so I transferred here.
Okay.
And basically, I think that we need to maintain the legacy of this institution, because how is that going to disrupt your life
It will.
if this happens?
Basically, it's putting me in the position that I was before I had the center. I will have to, commute about 3 hours a day
Wow.
to go and drop him off in a different place where I could be assured that she's, being taken care of.
Yes.
Well taken care of, and that time I could use it for my studies, and that's what I don't want. I want the center to be in place, and I want to be able to keep coming to school, studying, and getting.
How's the curriculum here? You feel
It's
safe
really
that your
tough.
child is learning here and developing psychologically?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Since she got to the center, we speak at, for example, in my case, my wife and I, we speak Spanish at home, for example, and we come from the Dominican Republic, so she had learned to express herself in English better than before, and she has been able to share with others better than before. Like, she wasn't able to share, to play with other children because she always was around grown-ups.
Yes.
Now the daycare has provided her with children of her age, where she can learn and apply different skills that we couldn't teach her.
How old is she?
Social skills that she needed for her life. And
How old is she?
She's 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Listen, thank you for your time, okay?
Thank you
And I
for
wish
the-
you luck. I wish that they would keep it open. I know that many of the parents and staff members reached out to some of the alumni here.
Yes.
And one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, who was the vice president for the Intel Corporation.
Yes.
His name is Andrew Grove. He's worth $79.5 billion. And he's so wealthy, they named the engineering school after his name.
After his name.
So, maybe a word will get out to him what's going on here.
I hope, and he could do something about this.
Yes.
We need it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It might not even be conducted live. It might just be possible to have.
Hi, how are you? You don't mind being on camera? I just
Who
wanna-
are you?
I'm Professor Mcallister. I'm a graduate of the City College.
Oh, okay.
Back in 83, 88.
Oh, okay.
So I have a vested interest in this university,
Oh, good.
having earned 2 degrees in computer science. So I understand there's a demonstration today to try to save the center.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What is your role in this? Are you?
We're all parents of the centre, and we are trying to demand that the centre remain open
Yes.
and that it it doesn't get shut down.
Your child is here as well?
Yes, my child is here. This is my child over here.
Oh, right there, little girl. How old is she? Oh, the boy. Is your child here?
She's not. She's coming. My wife is bringing her. Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't finished.
So obviously you're a student here, right?
Yes.
So what kind of disruption will this cause your life? Being that you have somewhere to bring your child, you have somewhere to study on campus. What would you have to do differently? No, I asked them already.
Oh, you asked me?
Yeah. Off the top of your head, what would you have to do if you had to plan something differently? Or you probably haven't
you asked Marina?
Oh, you haven't gotten to that level yet, right? I got you. Are you a parent too? Yeah. What would you do differently if this center was to close down? Now that you're a student and your child comes here, what would you have to do?
Oh, I've got to do a lot of things. I don't know what I would do.
Wow.
Like it's a really child because even school, like my daughter doesn't go to pre-K, but even if he would go to pre-K closes at 2:20.
Right.
So I will not be able to go to school. I will not be able to study, and even worse, I'm an international student, so I have a student visa. So if the center will be closed, I will not be able to be in the US now. I will not be able to be a student. I will not be able to be in the US, and I will have to force my daughter to be raised far away from her father. So it's kind of it's pretty important for me that the center stay open.
Yeah. Thank you
And
for
next year it's gonna be okay because this place needs to be open this year. It needs to be open for a lot of new parents that come.
Thank you very much.
Arriba la mamá, eso
Don't close my school! Don't close my school! Don't close my school!
Very good.
Don't close my school! Don't close my school! Don't close my school! Don't close my school! Don't close
Very
my
good.
school! Don't close my 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 school! Where's my hat? Don't close my school! 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 Don't close my school!
Look at that large building over there. You mean to tell me they can't find a room in that building to relocate this daycare center? This is a travesty indeed. Look at this building. Look how old it is. It must have been here since 1847. The founding of the City College of New York. Children are protesting. Look how small they are. They're helpless. The downtrodden, the innocent, being asked to relocate. Lord have mercy on whoever's making this type of decision. You're one of the professors here, right? I remember you. Hey, I was here in '83, computer science.
Oh, Bill Crane.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. I was here when David McCracken, I think Stephen Lucia is probably still here too in the computer science department.
Yeah.
And so you're supporting this demonstration by the
Yes.
children and the parents.
Yes.
How vital it is to keep a daycare on campus.
It's very vital. A lot of students can't go to college without the daycare.
Yes.
And this daycare is historically one of the first in the country to open up.
Is that
in the
right?
Public, yeah, public. In the New York area for sure. In the public sector, a lot of private schools have daycare, but not in the public system.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
And this is a flagship of the CUNY system, right?
Yes, it is.
Out
Early
of 22?
70s, 70, 71, 72, yeah.
Wow. Out of 22 schools.
Geraldine Price.
Yes.
And it also was created in order to give children of color a positive sense of identity.
Yes.
And so it was special in that sense too.
Right. Right.
And to take, to destroy it the way they're doing is just outrageous.
And it's baffling, right? Because
Baffling, yeah. I don't know what they have against it.
well, then again, you really can't peer into the minds of others
Right.
and try to speculate what they're thinking.
Right.
But they're not looking at it from a
No.
historical perspective and a legacy and a tradition,
No, they're not.
which should go beyond culture and race, shouldn't
Yeah,
it?
Should be.
Right.
They should understand that that people of color need have to create these things for themselves
Yes.
and to feel good. The kids can feel good about life.
Yes. Of course.
It's a very nurturing school too.
It is.
It's a crying shame.
Yeah. Well, I attended the school in the 80s. I was an electrical engineering major at Howard University on a baseball scholarship. So I transferred here. So I earned 2 degrees in computer science, and I understand that Andrew Grove, one of the wealthiest corporate executives in the world, is a graduate of the City College of New York.
It is.
So I'm
I
wondering.
think it's a Grove School of Engineering now.
Yeah, he's
They named it after him.
Yeah, he's an engineer for Intel, the Intel Corporation,
Yeah,
microprocessor
that's big,
chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Intel's huge, right?
they're huge. So he had a lot to do with the development of the microprocessor chip.
Yeah, he could give us a little money.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are aware of that. Maybe not even the.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the issue is. It could be that they remember that it was tied in with black studies at one time. But
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to they've always wanted to get rid of it. Or,
But if that was the case, then this would be leaning more towards educating black children, but it's not even doing that.
I know.
I'm seeing white kids.
I know.
I'm seeing Chinese.
I know.
And I'm seeing a sea of multiracial individuals here.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. What a travesty, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. It's very sad.
Someone's not paying attention.
Someone's not paying attention.
Yeah. All
Well,
right.
we've been raising it. I raised it several times in faculty meetings and so on. Now, say we've got a police escort there.
Yeah, for the children. They're
scared
escorting
of
the
us.
children. What? Yeah.
Oh, you think so? Or they're
Yeah.
scared of the demonstration?
Well, we're exercising our right of freedom of speech, right?
Definitely.
Freedom to protest if things are not going the right way according to the Declaration of Independence, right?
Definitely. Hi, Glenn. Thanks for coming.
Hi. You're an adjunct here? Associate professor?
I'm a retired teacher
Here?
at Hunter College High School.
Or Hunter, okay.
No, I forgot your name again?
I'm Orlando Mcallister. I'm with the College of New Rochelle.
Oh, cool.
I'm the chairman of communications and mathematics.
Okay, this is Glenn Kissick. He taught at Hunter
nice meeting
College
you.
High School.
Pleasure.
He taught math there. He's been active in a lot of stuff. Orlando was in engineering here.
Yeah, I graduated in '83, electrical with 2 degrees in computer science. So why are you here today, Professor?
Oh, just to support this.
Okay. What do you think is so essential to have a daycare center on a campus?
I think it supports parents who want to go to school and who want, quality daycare for their children.
Yes.
A society that really values children would provide these kind of services.
Yes. So the children are just not being babysitted to; they are being educated as well. in the early stages of mind development.
That's right. There's a lot of talk in the United States about the importance of pre-K.
Yes.
And this is pre-K.
That's incredible. At a prestigious university that's earned 13 Nobel laureates in the history of humankind.
Right.
You're aware of that, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Very impressive.
Yeah. George Goethals, Dr. Goethals, who cleaned up the malaria and the yellow fever in the Panama Canal.
Right.
He helped to clean that up, sanitize it.
Right.
You have Julius Axelrod.
Right.
And several other names. It's like I just have to look it up again.
Right. And it could be one of these kids, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to take a break here.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor. How are you?
Whose school? Don't close our school. Don't close our school. Whose school? Our school. Guys, you should join me. Close our school. Don't close our school. Whose school?
Our school.
Whose school?
Our school.
Don't close our school. Don't close our school. Whose school?
Our school.
Whose school? Our school. Don't close our school. Don't close our school. Whose school? Our school. Whose school? Our school. Don't close our school.
I mean, you would think the way things are set up right now that you were having like thousands of people like what you had in Baltimore. These are just little children want to be given an opportunity to be educated while their parents are in class receiving a quality education here at the City College of New York. What has the world come to? Or should I say, what has this institution come to after having 13 Nobel laureates who have made contributions to the history of the world? Whether you're talking about subway design, bridges, electrical engineering, microprocessor chip, architecture, urban landscape architecture, urban design. The City College has produced it with minorities, white or black, who did not have the income nor the means to pay for an education. Now you're asking the parents to relocate their child elsewhere, maybe to a nanny, another daycare facility in the area.
To the temporary childcare center, the speak out that we're doing today. It's pretty unbelievable that the administration has put barricades here because they're scared that 3-year-olds might come and try to break into the building and upset them. So I think that this is pretty ridiculous right here.
It really is.
So we're going to stay out here. We're going to have the speak out. Please, everybody stay. We're going to have speeches. We're going to actually have our temporary childcare center out here on the lawns because the City College administration is trying to get rid of our childcare center and we have nowhere else to go. And so until the administration can find a place for our children, we will be here on these lawns and we will do our childcare center out in the open until you can find a place for us.
last April 15th where the kids were speaking and it was awesome. They were making banners, doing art, and we want to make it clear that these children are amazing. They're creative, they're expressive, and this is all because of the Child Care Center. So the chant I want to start off with is, when child care is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. Okay. When child care is under attack,
What do we do?
stand up, fight back. When child care is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When child care is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When child care is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When child care is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
They say that you need a village to raise a child. Okay, City College is our village. And now the children are going to sing something to make you understand how much they value the college.
Are you ready?
Let's go. The wheels on the bus go
round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all over City College.
The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The wheels on the bus go open and shut, all over City College. The money on the bus go cling, 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 cling. The money on the bus go cling, 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 all over City College. The mommy on the bus says, what does mommy on the bus say?
Don't you cry.
Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry. The mommy on the bus says,
Don't you cry.
all over
City College.
Very good. Okay.
What else? Let's put our hands behind our back. Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you this morning? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Let's sing together. Come on, as a group, as a team. I can't do this by myself. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you this morning? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is middle finger? Where is middle finger? Here I am. Here I am. How are you this morning? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is ring finger? Where is ring finger? Here I am. Here I am. How are you this morning? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky?
That's kind of why we continue the fight. Otherwise, we would have stopped subsidies. One of the things that we did as well was identify
I need to get something. I'll be ready. Let me have that paper, please. Thank you. Okay, hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming out for this very extremely important issue. I am an alumni grandparent. I have grandchildren who went to the Child Development Center. That was their education foundation. That center's early childhood education is child-oriented. They focus on children. And I want to share with you, I'm a retired teacher. I taught for 28 years, and I subbed 11 years. I went into many, many schools, and I saw the impact of Bloomberg on the public school system. Before that, I saw the impact of when Rudy Crew was the chancellor. He developed SIR schools. It came under him. All of Harlem elementary schools were in that system, and that's when they started uniform curriculum. Everybody had to do the same thing in reading at the same time of day. That is not education. That is stress for teachers, stress for children, etc. People have to get their voices in education because it's very important. And this situation right here, we have parents who are at the top end trying to get their college degrees. And they have this center where they can have their children not only cared for, but getting a solid child center foundation in their education like my grandchildren did. Now, City College does not value Child Development Center. But guess what? We are going to make them value City College Child Development Center, everyone. It's very important. We're going to make them value it because when they do their renovation, they want everybody to scatter and put their children wherever. No, this building, this complex, this university here has resources. If they gave this priority, they will find a site and set up a temporary site for these children to continue being together with their friends. They want to separate all these beautiful children from each other, from their teachers that they know, traumatize them, traumatize their parents who are struggling hard to get an education. It's not cheap. When I started City College, there was no tuition. You paid $30 for student fee and that's it. The next year, tuition came in, so I didn't get, see that throughout my education. But when I went into the public school system, I met many teachers who had gotten their education, their bachelor's and master's, tuition free. Now, at this point, people have to pay. We've gotten used to tuition at City University. Some people, like Barack Obama says, we should have tuition free for community colleges. I support that. This is a very wealthy country. They put money where they want it to go. And people, wake up, pay attention to what your government's doing on every level, and demand what we need. We know we need educated children. Look at these babies here. They need to go to college without all their worries. Their parents need to finish college and be able to take care of them. And I had a talk with one of them. I'm not going to embarrass that student. I just said, what's your favorite color? And that child, I'm not going to even tell you the gender, said green was the favorite color. So then he started telling me all the things that are green that he had in his mind. He started looking around the room and pointing out all the different shades of green. And then I said, wow, can you tell me a green story? Then he started with the green story. It was fabulous to find a 4-year-old possibly so creative and so excited and so confident in himself. And that comes from the parents and the early childhood education. Do not allow City College to take that away from them. And while I'm still on the mic, I want to thank Mark Levine's office. Mark Levine said he sent someone. Please raise your hand. Mark Levine's office. Where are you? She left. Okay, and the borough president, Gail Brewer. And by the way, I know all the politicians start with the mayor. And I'm going to get their face about this. Every one of them. Okay. Every one of them. I've worked on their campaign, and they're going to hear about this. This is not a joke. Parents, students, everybody, babies, we are going to save your site. You're going to stay together. You are not going to be separated. And thank you so much, everybody.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Gabriel. I'm a student here. activists committed in the struggle. I just want to say I come in support and solidarity with parents who are fighting for their child care center, fighting for a right. They come here, they work, they go to school, they have many other priorities, and the administration has the lack of decency to provide child care on campus. They come up with lies saying they're providing subsidies. They come up with lies saying it's only going to take one semester. We know that's nonsense. And everybody here today, I want to thank the parents for their courage and commitment to struggle and their bravery to coming out, because they risk a lot. They're risking a whole lot, more than us, more than me as a student, more than a lot of other people. So I want to thank them. And I want to encourage y'all to keep on fighting, because we will win. We will win if we keep pressure on the administration. We're not going to let this crime continue. We will win. I'm going to let y'all know we will win. And we'll not get away with this gross injustice. These students need a place to learn, to grow, to thrive, to expand their minds, and to enjoy life, enjoy their young lives as they grow up. And right here at City College was a home for them. It was a home, and when somebody wants to take away your home, you fight back. So that's what we're going to fight back, and we're going to fight for this child care center. Thank you.
Center, I want to chant, education is a right, fight, fight, fight. Okay. Education is a right!
Fight, fight, fight!
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 So I'm going to introduce the next speaker, Professor Bill Creed, who has been an ally for a long time in a lot of our City College struggles and has seen the Child Care Center and knows the importance of its history on campus. Yay! Go, Professor Creed!
Speak into it. Please chant with me. What do we want? What, do we want justice? We want child care. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Child care.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Child care.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Child care.
When do we want it?
Now.
One more time. What do we want?
Child care.
When do we want it?
Now.
Excellent. This child care center was created in the early 70s. It had a mission which was to give the public sector child care. It also had a mission to give children of color and all children a positive identity. That was the history of this child care center. It had a specific mission. When they close it down, they're not only destroying care for children, they're not only destroying the opportunities of students to go to college, but they're destroying this mission, which is all children have a right to develop a positive sense of their identity. This child care center, I'm a developmental psychologist, this child care center is wonderful. It's a nurturing place. I've been to it many times. The kids are wonderful here. They're thriving here. This is really destructive towards our children. We must fight this, and I'm very appreciative of all you being here today to help fight this. Chant with me one more time. I like that last chant that Alyssa started off. Education is a right. Fight, fight, fight. Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Over here. Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Okay, thank you. And it's a disgrace that they don't just come out and talk to us. That's just a disgrace. Let's have one more chance. Come out and talk to us. Come out and talk to us. It's just disgraceful. What kind of grown-ups are they? The kids will talk to us, but the grown-ups in charge will not talk to us at all. Thank you very much.
Hello again. I forgot, while I was talking, the handsome gentleman who just finished talking reminded me. Professor Jerry Price was the innovator. Do you know her?
Yes.
She was the innovator. She was a fighter. She was there when my grandchildren were there. I was able to get them in there because I was not a student. Before they did have community SWATs, they still should have them. The college closed them down, pretended they don't have them. Some people, they tell them they do have them. They don't. They do not try. They have been parent students who ask for slots and they've been told, oh, there's no space. They're really trying to just push these children aside and push the center aside. Now, Jerry Price was the director at that time, and she made sure her staff was child-oriented. She was all about the children. She was strong, and people did not mess with her. She was a hard fighter. She's passed now, and I want to say that there are alumni memorials for her every year, and there are people in their 40s who come to that memorial because they went to that early childhood center, and they remember her in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 20s, teens, all ages of people. So there is a lot of people out there, are a lot of people out here who really know about the center, benefited from the center. They're in all kinds of professions. So you do your share, pass the word around to people, and we have to demand that this administration respect these parents and meet with these parents. And by the way, we are going to have alumni parents on the board, on the parent board. Thank you again.
Talking about what Miss Sylvia said about the fact that the place used to be open to the community. Jacob! I want to underline the fact that... Jacob! Come here! Come here! Jacob, sit here! Jacob, sit! Even lied to Councilwoman Barron, saying that the place is still now open to the community. When actually it's not. So, Jacob, look! Tap me! You all know me. I've been pretty loud always. And like you all know my name, I've been talking with all of you. And they wonder why I'm not talking with them. They are the ones that need to listen to us, not you. We are the students. We are like they need to listen to us. We need a meeting. We need a meeting to discuss relocation now. We cannot stay here outside. We need a meeting now to discuss relocation. That's what we need. That's why we were here now. And now I'm going to pass you to the mic to
I'm on the Executive Council of the Professional Staff Congress, which represents faculty and staff here at the City University. And I just want to say briefly that we stand in tremendous admiration for your struggle. This is a very, very important struggle, and it really is an obscenity that this college can find space and money for a program like ROTC, which trains young people to direct a killing in other countries, to destroy the lives of civilians and young children, and yet it can't find money for an educational program. It really says a lot about the priorities of City University. And I really am in awe of the kind of unity that you have here, of parents, of students, of young people, and we are going to win. I agree with what Gabriel said before. We're going to win because they're wrong and we're right. Thank you.
Justice prevails.
Alright, thank you, Len, for that awesome big picture analysis on the priorities of the college. Unfortunately, there has been administration, like donations to the Child Care Center, and we're wondering where that money is going. And so next up, I'm going to have Jose speak. He's a parent at the Child Care Center and has been a parent there for how long? 2 semesters.
I just want to thank everyone, each and every one of you to be here and support our cause. We're fighting to keep the Child Care Center open, and we want to talk with administration. We're demanding a meeting with administration, and that's when we need your support. That's when we need people to come and talk about this. So my daughter, Elena, who is, what is she right now? Oh, she wants to get flyer around, so she's really into this. So she has since she's being in the center, she has shared with so many children. She has best friends at the center, which I really don't want her to lose them. And she has been able to participate with all the children, which was something that she wasn't able to do because it was just my wife and I. And I appreciate the service that it's providing. Now, before I used to commute about 3 hours a day to drop him up, come to school, go and pick him up, and go back home. And now I can do that in 30 minutes. I can come here, drop him up, and in 5 minutes I'm in class. So the center is great for the children, great for the students. So we need the center open. We need the administration to listen to us, to meet with us, to find a way to keep providing the service. So I just want to thank you all for being here, supporting us. It means a lot. When we started, we were just 3 or 4 parents. Now we have more than 30 people gathered around. So we need more people. We need the word to spread out. We need more people involved. We need the administration to listen to us and sit down with us and get the center open, right? That's what we need. Thank you.
Parents under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When child care is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When child care is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back.
Whether or not it's just the staff that they have now.
We're doing innovations, no idea. At CCNY, it's my last day of classes, and the whole time here I've spent trying to create gender resources for this campus, trying to make a space for survivors, trying to advocate for these issues. And I'm so disgusted by this administration. I'm so disgusted about what they're prioritizing. Like someone before me said, we have money for the ROTC, but we don't have money to educate our children. I have a specific history to this. My mother went here, my aunts went here, and they were working mothers, and they wanted to get an education because they wanted to make their children's lives better. And when the administration does this, it's saying that we don't care about working parents, that we don't care about women, that we don't care about giving people resources in order to be able to get an education, and that's what they're saying here today. Yes. And I'm disgusted by the fact that this administration keeps putting all this propaganda about how they care so much about how we fight for all these issues, and when we fight for these issues, they don't meet with us. They don't care. Yeah. They pretend to care and they don't care. Right. And that's evident. Look at all these amazing, beautiful, small humans in the world. Yeah. And this is what we should be teaching, that this is a part of education, of building our communities, of caring about other people. And that's how we are trying to envision the world, not a world that creates more war, that trains more people to hurt more people. These children just want to get an education, and it's ridiculous that you won't meet with us. Yeah. So thank you. The Gender Resource Center stands in solidarity with all of these parents. Okay. So what do we do when child care is under attack? Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Yeah. Good point.
So, while I'm waiting for Marina, I want to go into a little bit about my role at this college. I was director of the Guillermo Morales Asada Shakur Student and Community Center. Yay! And in this center, I saw beautiful moments of resistance against the corporatization and privatization of this college. And when the school took the center from me, it's like they ripped my heart out. Yes. And for me to think that children in this college are going to go through the same process of displacement that I did makes me sick. If anyone has been inside of the child care center, it is beautiful. It has art everywhere. The children are creative. There's color, there's vibrance. And it reminds me of the center so much because it was a place for us to express. for us to make all of our banners, for us to make art that was resistant to like the dominant corporate art that we see around campus. If you go into this administration building, some of the art is co-opted in there. One of the former advisors to Students for Educational Rights has a banner in there that says, "Education is a right." How ridiculous is it that in that building a symbol of resistance is in there, yet the administration refuses to look at us beyond a fucking banner? I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay. It's just enraging and ridiculous. And so I want to say that this struggle and this vibrance on the campus is beautiful and so important. And we are going to win because we are right and there's so much support. How can you not see this and support this campaign?
Yes, sir. Yay.
Fight! Education is a right! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Education is a right!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Education is a right!
Fight, fight, fight!
Education is a right!
Fight, fight, fight!
Education is a right!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Education is a right!
Fight! 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 So I'm going to call Marina up to wrap up. Are you wrapping up? Who's next? Okay. All right.
Okay. So right now we are going to return to our temporary childcare center for a little bit. We're going to do some activities with the kids. Please stay around because we want to have some more parents and supporters and activists speaking out after this. But we want to show everybody here at City College what an amazing center we have. That this center can happen out here, it can happen inside, but we are going to make sure that this center continues to happen and continues to exist, and we want everybody to see that. Thank you.
So everybody, we're going to keep fighting to keep it open and make them find us a temporary place. Education is a right.
Fight, fight, fight!
Back at the history of this movement, we look back at how it's developed. When we first heard that when the daycare center was going to be shut down, right? We obviously wanted to go do something about it. So when we wanted to go confront administration about it, they want to tell lies. They want to spit misinformation, and they get exposed for it, right? And so then what happens now? They don't want to talk. They want to put barricades when we want to come to their building. We want to say something about it, right? So what does this prove in the end? What does this say about administration? At administration, they don't care about the students. What does this say overall about the administration? They do not care. They will never talk to us, and we have to understand it through that perspective. Like, to look at back in history of this campus, black and brown students, they did not get access to this university until they seized, until they took over buildings, until they won through force. I'm sorry if it doesn't sound pretty, but that's what it ultimately points down to. When we look back at history, when we look back at how the daycare center, how that was won, students seized that as well. The MSCC, the Morale Shakur Center, students seized that space as well before it was taken away. So what does that point to? We have to organize within our campuses. We have to make people understand that this school doesn't serve the people. It serves it has a ruling class. This college is not owned by the people. It's not open to the people.
That's right.
The people who run this building is like a bunch of people from Wall Street. It's like a bunch of corporate executives. So what does that point to? That we have to make these schools serve the people. We want these schools so everybody who goes here, from the students to the faculty to the community, the surrounding community, they have to have a democratic right. They have a say in how the school is run. And at the end of it, you have to have like that, as well as like, we shouldn't also be so simplistic in our demands of a daycare. We want a daycare center, we also should have a free daycare center. A daycare center that's also open to the students, as well as surrounded by the communities. And so moving forward, we have to understand that this antagonistic relationship with administration. Do we want to talk to them, or do we want to resist them, fight back against them? Thank you.
Sometimes the first question is,